In this video, we are going to do a quick hard gel fill with no lifting for my left hand, and also I'm going to do a simple gel nail art with Gellen gel polishes. Coming up. Gel nail polish collection, 18 pieces, fashion 16 colors. Okay, so the colors have a small volume of 6 milliliters. I like that the color, like you can see it right away in the bottle, and if there's a glitter you can also see it if this is a regular color. And then we have a top coat and the base coat, which is the regular size, 10 milliliters. I'm always curious what consistency looks like. Well, I would say it's medium thick and the brush is regular size. We also have a smaller box of another Gellen collection of traditional nude colors. Ooh, these are different. Okay, so these are 8 milliliters, still small but not like tiny. We have white and we have few nude colors. Wow, look at this brightness. This collection has slightly different bottles. They have this window right here so you can see the actual color of the gel polish, and the consistency is similar. It is also medium thick. Now let's try the swatch. Let me show you a different approach of color application so you can see and feel this creamy consistency. This one is super convenient to work with. In this collection, we have mostly nude and basic colors. Some of them are a bit transparent, like this one, but I think this is what you need with nude colors sometimes. You do not want to get this full coverage all the time, right? Sometimes you just want the nail to be a little bit see-through. So with one coat, some of them are a bit transparent, and with two coats, they have the full coverage of the nail. We have white, we have 3 nude colors, and we have glitter and red. So this is like the most traditional collection ever. And then we have another one, and here we have more fun and summer colors. So one coat covers pretty good. It's still a little bit transparent. So once again, it just depends on what you would like to get, a very intense color or slightly transparent. This is a mixed collection, so here we have cream colors, we have transparent glitter colors that can be used on top of any other color to change it, and also we have some clear pearl colors, and these are great because you can also use them on top of any shade and turn them into a shimmer color. And I really like all these bright ones, purple, yellow. I'm definitely using multiple ones, and definitely the pink one, because I'm doing nails for myself and I really missed having something bright and pink. And this is the Glossy Top Coat. The consistency is quite thick, which is great if you would like to seal the design or just use it over the top of the color. This is the full collection. Recently, I'm loving small volumes because they're just easier to take with you to carry around, and once they're gone, you just want to have another collection for next season. And this is what my left hand looks like. It's been 3.5 weeks. This is what they look like from the other side because you guys always ask me to show you it, and I did gel extensions on forms. Now they're outgrown and it's time to do fill. I think I have a small crack on one nail on the side, but other than that, there are no problems. And this is what normally nails should look like when you're doing fill. I noticed that some of my clients, well, no, mostly my models, they have the wrong understanding on when you need to do fill. They believe that once your nails are falling off or outgrown like halfway through the nail plate, they're all lifting and they're hurting and the hair gets stuck in between the nails. This is the time when you need to do fill. No, that's completely wrong. It's time to do fill when the nails are outgrown maybe 1/4 of the length of the nail bed, maximum 1/3, like what we have now. And there shouldn't be any lifting. So technically when doing fill, we only need to add the missing product near the cuticle. rebuild the apex if needed, maybe fix some couple problems, but it's not like we need to start over and do new extensions, because this is not what the fill is about. So first I'm starting off taking off the top coat and this rainbow cat eye gel polish that I have. So I'm only filing the thin coat from the top, and then I'm going to continue with the prep and dry manicure. And to do this, I will need a diamond flame-shaped bit with red abrasive mark. The speed is 15,000 rotations per minute. You can see on my thumb this hole, so I had a little crack there, so I filed it off and going to fill it with the product later. Now it's time to do prep. First I apply dehydrator only on the part where I have natural nail, and primer, because we only need to create adhesion between the nail and the product. But if you accidentally apply a little bit on the gel, that's fine. Since we are going to use gel to do fill, and this is traditional hard gel, we always need to use a base coat, and I prefer using gel polish base coats, and today I will be using the one by Gellen. And once again, we need to apply it only on the part where we have a natural nail, but sometimes I apply it on the entire nail, because when we have the entire surface that it's smooth, it's just easier to apply the rest of the gel. So this part is not really improving the adhesion, I mean when you apply it on top of the gel, but it just makes the application process a little bit easier for me. It's important to apply base coat as thin as possible to not touch the skin or the sidewalls. But also you need to pay attention and not to miss any spots, because it happens sometimes. Cure base coat in LED lamp for 30 seconds, and I strongly recommend you to cure the thumbs separately. And then we are going to do fill. I will be using the same nude gel I used before. And then I do the same I just did with the base coat applied on the surface of the nail, but I'm not going to cure this time because I also need to apply gel. We need to add a little near the cuticle and a little bit in the middle, because the apex is now located lower on the nail, so we need to bring it higher. I don't know about you guys, but I find this process so satisfying when you just apply gel and watch it self-levels. But do not wait for too long, because the gravity is going to work and all the excess gel may flood the sidewalls. So quickly cure it in LED for 1 minute. Meanwhile, I proceed to the next nail. I love working with all kinds of product, and acrylic was always my favorite one, but recently I'm thinking that actually doing a fill like this with gel is just easier and faster for me, because it's a little easier to apply it perfectly, so that you will not need to waste time on shaping and filing. All we need to do now is to buff the surface, and that's it. But first, after fully curing it for 1 minute, I'm going to take off the sticky layer, take 220 grit buffer and gently buff the surface. Since we already had the shape, I do not really need to do a lot of shaping, just make sure that the surface is super smooth, because then we are going to do the design. Picking colors for my design was quite a challenge, because they all look so pretty, but I just had to narrow it down to at least 3, so I picked yellow, pink, and this beautiful magenta color. So on some nails I will have just a regular color. Oh my god, look at this one, this magenta is so pretty. And on these 2 nails I'm going to use the same 3 colors and create an abstract design. We'll start with the yellow one and create some kind of a spot. By the way, when I was doing this design, when I applied one spot, I just freeze cured it for like 10 seconds and there was no wrinkling or anything, which is awesome because many yellow colors have this problem and I didn't have it this time. Then I'm going to do a similar spot with a bright pink color, and also we are going to use magenta one. So do not try to make a perfect circle, the more crazy it is, the better. Then I'm going to use the black one from my previous Gellen gel polish collection, and create some kind of lines. I believe this pattern is called iCat or eCat. Let me guys know if I pronounce it correctly. So it's not a cheetah spots, it's this like iCat carpet design, and I think it looks kind of stylish when you do it with multiple bright colors. Do not forget to leave some space in between the designs so it will not look too crowded. Then we're going to fully cure it for 1 minute in LED, and I also wanted to use some glitter, and I think this one will be perfect here because this is pink glitter and I'm going to apply it mostly in the areas where we have black, so they will not look as dark, and also we will have some cute sparkles. Since this gel polish is based on clear, 30 seconds will be enough to cure it. Finally, I'm going to seal it with a glossy top coat. On these two nails where I had design, I have some glitter that is not making the surface smooth, so I apply top coat a little bit thicker so it is going to smooth out the surface. Look at this! Links and discount codes will be in the description box as usual. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this is your first time here on my channel, consider subscribing, as I post new nail art tutorials and product reviews, just like this one every week. See you in my next one. Goodbye!